Hello friends, it's Cam. Welcome to another weekly vlog. It is Tuesday. I just got done working. My work involves just writing my dissertation 24/7. But my advisor wanted me to go and do that on campus today for whatever reason, so I did. And I'm done for now. I'll probably write more tonight, but I prefer working from home or coffee shops rather than our lab that looks like a nuclear bomb went off in it. So I left and I stress drove straight to my local independent bookstore. So we're going to go in and browse, but if I find something, don't judge me. All right, let's go.
Around a fire and things like that.
Sure, yes. So you can get some snacks.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like it's
yeah, that's awesome. We'll be in the parade on Saturday.
really
Cool. Yeah.
I was like, that's just
Well, I am back home, and I did buy a book. I got Wolfworm. I got this because I am currently reading a T. Kingfisher book, Sword Heart, and loving it. And this, concept-wise, is right up my alley. So, Sword Heart, I am like immersive reading. I am currently listening and reading it on my Kindle. And I only have like 9% left. I'll probably finish that tonight. And I'm really into that book. I've read a couple T. Kingfisher books before, but none have really hit like this one. But I was posting about it on TikTok, and someone commented that the comedy and stuff that I like in Sword Heart, there's a similar sort of vibe in Wolfworm. But Wolfworm is a horror that involves insects, which I'm a bug girly, study bugs. I enjoy bug horror. I think it's just, I find it really entertaining. And so I've heard that this is gross and good, and yeah, literally sounds like I'm going to be obsessed with it. Also, this cover is stunning, which is the reason that I actually decided to just buy a copy. So this is what I picked up from the store. They didn't have anything else that I was looking for. I keep like a short list of books that, like, if I see them in a store, I will buy them. And that I can name off a few off that list that I know off the top of my head. I really want to buy Fruit Fly. I really want to buy the Decomposition book. I really want to buy Honey. Yeah, that's just a few that I can think of, like off the cuff. But yeah, this was on there. It was the most recent ad because I just really got into Sword Heart in the last week, but whatever. I'm excited about it. I'm glad I have this. I'm excited to read this in the summer, and I have no regrets. So yeah, I had a really busy day. Have been working since I got home, working for a couple extra hours once I got home. But tonight is going to be really fun. I am going to go... Whoop, sorry. Hi. What I was going to say is that tonight we are going to go to one of our favorite spots in town that we are regulars at, because we usually go to it for sports, and they're playing Love Island tonight. So we're going to go watch Love Island at a sports bar, and now I guess we're also going to go get tacos before, which sounds great to me. It is Tuesday. when in Rome, or whatever they say, when on a Tuesday, you get tacos. So I'm going to go so I can get ready for that. So I'll talk to you later. Hello, vlog. It is Thursday, and I just got done filming my summer TBR, so it's already out. So hopefully this isn't spoiling anything. If you haven't watched that, you should click off of this now, go watch that guy, and then come back. Okay? Okay, but yeah, just got done filming that, and I am so excited about summer reading now. I gotta get through the next few weeks of dissertation torture, and then I can just read. I can read. I could learn how to knit. I could just sit in a pool. I could do anything. That's exciting. So getting a glimpse into what my future holds was really nice. So I thought I'd come on here because I'm in a pretty good mood after that. So yeah, it's been just a busy work week. I am still plugging away at my book, which, let me get this out. Still reading The Caretaker, but I only have like 100 pages left. And so I anticipate that I will be finishing that in the next day or two. So it should be done on this vlog. I'll pinky promise you, which is pinky promising myself, that it'll end up being done, because that would be fun. And then I am also listening to a book right now. I recently started Culpability as an audiobook, which means that right now is the first time in ages that I haven't been immersive reading a book. It's been the only way I've been able to actually read my books, because for whatever reason, well, the reason's grad school, but I haven't been able to focus on my books very easily lately. But this I'm doing fine with, like, reading physically, so I haven't had to immersive read. But I am listening to Culpability on audiobook. It is, let me show it to you. I'll just plop a picture up there. But yeah, Culpability is really interesting. I'm like 25% of the way through, and I started it yesterday, I think. And yeah, it's doing what I wanted it to do so far. I'm not really sure where it's going, but I'm excited to find out. So basically the premise of Culpability is there is a family, and they get in this car crash at the beginning of the book, but this car crash may or may not have been caused by the AI of the car. At the heart, this book is a family drama, but really it is grounded in the culpability of AI on different tragedies and stuff in the world. So I am very curious to see where it goes, and enjoying the audio so far. That's where we're at in book world. And I think that's really all the updates I have on life in general. So I'm going to go work some more, because that's all I ever do. But I hope that we'll get into some other things this week, and this weekend especially, and I'll take you with when we do. Hello, it is Saturday evening now, and I have had an interesting past day and a half. So I now I'm back at it, ballroom dance. So I started ballroom dance in 2022. So I danced for 3 years in a studio here, and I'm just now starting to get back into it. And to be honest, I've had a blast, and it's been really nice to dance again. But I had a lesson yesterday morning, and I ended up getting so motion sick and it has never happened before. Not only have I danced recently for like the last 3 years, but I spent my entire 16 years of my childhood from like age 5 until I was like moved here when I was 21 or 22. I was a baton twirler. So I literally spun all the time. Like every single day I would just spin. But in my lesson yesterday, we were spinning and doing this like move that I hadn't done in a long time. And let me tell you, got so sick. I still don't quite feel right. It's weird. I've never had that like dizzy sensation. And I don't know what the cause is, but it made me incredibly sick. And so I didn't have the most productive day yesterday, so I've been working a lot today. And then, today I've just been working and chilling. Honestly, I have a feeling that the amount of time I've been staring at my screen has only made this worse, or might actually be like the root cause behind all of this. But yeah, not fun. So today's the first time, or like right now is the first time that I'm leaving my house since I was able to somehow drive home yesterday. And I'm scared that it's going to make me sick again, but fingers crossed that it doesn't. I'm going to go get some dinner with my boyfriend and then probably work some more when I come back home tonight. So, gonna hop to it. Wish me luck. I'm scared. Good morning. It is Tuesday. It's normally past my day to end this, but I think that I'm just going to keep this vlog going for a few more days until Summerween so that I can do a separate vlog for that. I'm going to try to do as much Summerween reading as I can, but as I'm also trying to finish my dissertation, I don't know how successful that's going to be, but I'm going to try, and I'm going to have a vlog where that is the vibe. So stay tuned for that. But because of that, I'm going to extend this vlog. Also, I feel like I haven't really done anything in this vlog because I've literally been working on my dissertation from the moment I wake up until the moment I get into bed. So it's like unhealthy, the amount of work I've been doing, which hasn't really made this fit on the priority list at all. So we're gonna extend this a bit so that we have more to talk about on here. But I do have exciting news because I'm about to finish this book this morning. So I thought that I would bring you on here and let you join me as I finish The Caretaker. I only have like 20 pages left. I read way too much of this last night and then proceeded to have nightmares. So caution, because Lord, this is not a book to read before you go to bed. It's not. At all. Take my advice. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this up quick. Okay, I don't have a rating yet, but this was so good. I have seen a lot of like mixed thoughts about this. Some people hated it. I've even had people comment on some of my videos that they hated it, or like DNF'd it or whatever. This kept me hooked the entire time. I think that this book has a lot to offer, in terms of just like mental health themed horror. I don't know if I want to call it that because that makes it seem like mental health is like something that is, I don't know, that might downplay the role that I think mental health has in this book, because it is, I think, like the central theme of this book. But the way that mental health is portrayed in the actual horror itself, specifically OCD, which I don't know if that was the intention, but as someone that lives with that, the horror in this book feels like a horror version of my thoughts, like the repetitive behaviors to try to make it so something bad doesn't happen. That is like the reality of a lot of people with OCD. And so I felt this on a very deep level as a reader and as a person. And so I thought that this was brilliant. Yeah, Marcus Cleaver does it again, because I have also read We Used to Live Here by him, and it was also a hit. And I think I like this one more, and I rated We Used to Live Here 5 stars. So I think we're probably going to have another 5-star book, because this was, fantastic. And I love the way that he ends his novels. It's very up in the air and sort of like with a question mark, where the reader can sort of end it how they want to. And in a horror, I think that that's really nice. I think that that's how a lot of horror movies and stuff are. And I think people hate that as readers. Like, a lot of people want to have that closure, have that ending, find out what happened. But, like, there needs to be some reason for everything that's happening. And I've never felt that way about horror. I think that horror is an exaggeration of our fears as humans, or our fears and our, like, deep thoughts. And I just think that this is exactly what that is. Very successful. So, yeah, I'm really glad I got to finish this morning before I had to go work. So I'm going to probably make some breakfast and then get to work for the day. I will see you later. Breaking news. I just finished my first draft of my dissertation, and I couldn't be more thrilled. I'm gonna go celebrate with my boyfriend. We're gonna go get some tacos, and then we're going to go to my favorite little cocktail bar, get some cocktails. So I am so pumped. I sent it to my advisor and someone else that's a co-author on all my papers, just so they have it. And now I wait until I can send it off to the rest of my committee for approval. So I am so excited and just glad that I can see the end of this journey. It's been a long time coming. So yes, I'm gonna go celebrate. Maybe I'll take some clips, maybe I'll get carried away, but either way, I'm gonna go celebrate. Hello, happy Wednesday. We are outside. Goose is excited because it is finally time to start harvesting things in the garden. I'm so excited. So I thought I'd take you with for my first official garden harvest of the summer. Okay, it was only the one cucumber. That's kind of embarrassing, but whatever. Usually when one starts, a bunch will start, so hopefully later this week we'll have enough to make a jar of pickles. Hello vlog. It is Friday and it is Summerween. It's July 3rd and I wasn't really sure that I'd be participating in Summerween, but I feel like I have a bit of time that I can dedicate towards it, and just the vibes, being able to put up a few like Halloween-ish themed decorations, put on some spooky stuff. I just think it'll be fun. So I'm treating myself to that this weekend. Also, the horror that is 250th anniversary of our country is fitting for the season. So I don't know. I think it'll be fun. So I'm going to participate. So stay tuned. I'm going to, right after this, start a vlog that is just going to be Summerween dedicated. So I am so looking forward to that. But because of that, I am going to end this vlog. So thank you for hanging out with me for the last couple of weeks, I guess. And I will see you in the next one. Stay cozy, friends.